Montreal versus Colorado at the Bell Center tonight. Another huge game. It's all huge games. Just finished watching the New York game. They won. They're tied for points with Montreal. Montreal has 3 games in hand, but New York Islanders, 2 points behind Montreal. Columbus Blue Jackets, 3 points behind Montreal. Detroit, 4 points behind Montreal. And it just keeps going. Still very tight in the Eastern Conference. But as long as Montreal doesn't bring out a bongo player to play the anthem, I think at least they're starting in the right spot.
I think the bongo anthem threw us off a little bit in the first, but once we recovered from that, we were back to our game, which was good.
Oh, say, can you see?
Montreal versus Colorado. Let's talk about it.
How's your breath?
It's not good, eh?
No, I meant in terms of conditioning.
Oh man, this was a doozy. These points mean so much, guys. Like, they have to be trying to get every point they can. They didn't beat the Islanders. They needed 2 points from that game. This is a game that I had them pitted not to do what they had to do. That if they lost this game, fine. But losing that 1 point to the Islanders, they really need 2 points from this one. Before we get into the recap, before I show you some gameplay, before I tell you all about this game, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone who's supported me. We're over 10,000 subscribers now. Thank you so much, guys. I want to remind everybody, if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, I think, we're going to be doing some giveaways for some hockey cards. See any good hockey cards in there that you want? Who's this guy? Macklin Celebrini. We got Lane Hudson. We got Matvey Mishkov. This guy, Cole Caulfield. Yeah, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. Also want to give this big boy away. There might be other cards too. So we start where we always start. Ben oui, c'est la formation de départ. The starting lineup. Nothing's changed here. We got Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Drou, Newhook, Laine, Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher, Heineman, Evans, Armia. On defense, Matheson, Carrier, Struble, Hudson, Jacky, Savard, and in net, Montembeault again. Yeah, I was surprised that they're doing Montembeault again. He's had a couple of tough games, and I can't see that they are losing faith in Dobesh. But I'm not going to go online and say, oh, they don't know what they're doing. They should have started Dobesh, so on and so forth. Anyway, the puck drops, and this game certainly has a tone around it. Anderson scrambles Lindgren's eggs. Lots of energy, lots of things happening. Laine lifts the stick and gives Newhook a chance. And then we see Coyle and Wood go the other way, but Wood can't finish it. We then see Makar go off the crossbar. Ting! Evans is throwing the body around, putting Malinsky into the boards now. But maybe it's because of that check, because Malinsky gets the Avs on the board first.
Bolton up ice for Colorado. Crosses in, left it for Kiviranta, dropped it off, Malinsky scores!
Yeah, Malinsky gets his payback here, but the Avs aren't done. Lindgren is next.
Bucketing, it's over in the corner, off for Nelson, free for Lindgren, scores!
2-0 for the Avalanche in the first period. That takes the wind out of your sails. It's kind of funny. Malinsky took a big hit, and then Lindgren took a big hit earlier in the period from Anderson. They both got their payback. But Anderson's going to get his payback again, this time against Malinsky.
Turn around for Malinsky.
He hit him so hard, Malinsky's going to forget that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Then the penalties start, and there were a few this game. Slashing call on Hudson. He gets his stick broken right in half. On the power play now, it doesn't click. Still in the first period, we see Montembeault making one of the 10 or 20 huge saves that he makes this game. But Monty's not the only one playing defense. Wawa blocks a shot, great effort clearing the puck. And that's going to do it for the first period. The score is 2-0 Avalanche. Shots 15-6 in favor of the Avalanche. It was a scary first period, and spoilers, it doesn't get too much better in the second. Second period starts, and we're off to a better start because Jacky is going to put Middleton in his place.
Here we go, Jacky Middleton.
Pretty fair matchup here, but Arbor gets his arm loose near the end, and he just starts feeding him. So now they've got a bunch of momentum. They spend some time in the offensive zone, but we're going to get a bench penalty. Slav jumps over when Armia asks for a change. Armia doesn't go off. Is this deja vu? Was it Armia last time that did this to Slav? I can't remember. Somebody in the comments let me know. And what hurts the most was being so close and having so much to say. No, what hurts the most is that they capitalize on this power play.
McKinnon up with it. McKinnon in front. Nichushkin let it go. Scores!
Natchez, 3-0 for the Habs. Backdoor hookup. Yeah, it's looking grim for the Canadiens right now. And kind of jumping ahead to like my opinion of this game, it's not for lack of trying. They were trying. It's just that the Habs are so hard to contain, right? So much like burst speed and momentum and connecting all the time with their passes. Yeah, they needed to change strategy. Do they do it? Well,
Field trying to jam it in, and it comes loose for Nick Suzuki. Back to the point. Struble shoots.
that's Slavkovsky with his, how many is that? 15th of the season. He's going to hit 20 yet. Struble and Suzuki are the apples on that one. Yeah, just a tip in front by Slav from Struble, and it goes right in. It's easy. And to follow up on that goal, they're going on the power play again. Miles Wood takes a penalty, and the Habs are back to the PP. But the PP is not looking too good. The PP is poo-poo. They don't get very many chances on this one, and there's no joy on that power play. We then see Xhekaj carrying it in. He centers it and gets a great opportunity for the Habs. Now we see Struble putting Charlie Coyle down. A little scuffle ensues, and what comes out of it is Montreal is on the power play. 2 Habs players go to the box. Josh Anderson is in the box for the Habs. Now on this power play, they got a couple of chances, but Slav gets hauled down. They're going to go on a 5-on-3 here. This is a great opportunity to cut the lead down to 1. The one-timer gets fed to Line A. No joy. Line A tries it again. Nothing. And I am very sad to say that a 5-on-3, out of the 5-on-3, those were probably like the 2 big opportunities. Their power play was looking miserable this evening. It was very frustrating. McKinnon now takes a penalty. High stick on Matheson, but Matheson takes this opportunity to say, yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Let me just smack you in the face. That's going to be the end of the second period. 3-1 for Colorado. 23-16 in shots. They're closing the gap. Third period starts. Brock Nelson
won the draw. Back for Taves. Taves with a shot. Tip.
Man, the Avs are ahead by 3 again. In the third period, it's really looking bad. Nelson just gets a tip in front off the faceoff. Yeah, that's going to kill you. So time is winding down. It's the third period. They're behind by 3 goals. If you're like me, it takes you a lot to give up hope, but I'm starting to give up hope. And I'm saying to myself, if they want to turn this around, they have to do something right now.
Next game Tuesday in St. Louis as Newhook comes in.
That is Joshua Waugh making it 4-2. Bangs it in off of the Newhook rebound. Line A assists, but they're still behind by 2.
Stopped it. Slavkovsky trying to get it in by Lindgren, and he's got it.
Slavkovsky makes it 4-3. He just powers this in. This is almost all Slav. Carrier gets the assist. Still down by 1. Time is ticking.
Won the battle. Got it back for Dvorak. He's in.
Dvorak ties the game. 4-4. Completes the comeback. Gallagher assists. This is like, how many times can they do this? Why do they make it so hard on themselves? Why don't they just go ahead by 3 and then, just keep it ahead by 3 until the end of the game? Pretty sure that the Avs are asking themselves the same question. The Avalanche make the rest of the period miserable. I'm taking extra doses of my heart medicine, but Montreal hangs on to the end. We're going to OT. They stole another point. This is huge. This is huge that they stole this point. If they could get another one, man. OT starts. They have Matheson, Carrier, and Devo out on the first shift. I love it because I think that they had Makar, McKinnon, and Nelson out on the Avs. And that's a great counter. Regain puck control, then, re-implement some of the firepower onto the ice. Perfect idea by Martin St. Louis. I don't know if I should say this. No, I shouldn't. No, let's keep going. We see Newhook speeding down. Is he going to finish it? No, he can't finish it. Then Slav gets his arm around whoever it is. Now the Avs are going on the PP in overtime, so it's a 4-on-3. Monty keeps them alive. They do a good job killing this penalty off. Eventually they kill it. And with just seconds, Mike Matheson
Comes Matheson, one-on-one against Taves, gets to the net.
gets too tied up. He's not able to finish the job. So we're going in the shootout, and I'm going to tear the bandage off. Caulfield tries to snap it, does not fool Blackwood. Coyle gets it, backhand. Suzuki, Blackwood gets a pinky toe on it. Petrushkin, Monty gets a piece. Line, beautiful bar down backhand beauty. McKinnon stoned by Monty. Then this is what I wanted to say. Interesting move by Martin St. Louis. I think this was to reward Devo for everything he's been doing recently. But has Devo ever really proven that he has the hands? I'm not going to scrutinize this too much because shootouts are what shootouts are. There's luck involved, right? Timing, reaction time. You're in the moment. Everything is moving 1,000 miles per hour. But Devo tries cutting back. It doesn't fool Blackwood. And now it's Brock Nelson's turn.
Nelson waiting, scores!
Nelson finishes the job just over the pad of Montembeault. What can you say? Excellent shot. So Montreal loses. They get 1 point from this, a stolen point. We should be happy. You should be happy for this outcome if you're a Montreal fan. They were down by 3 2 times in this game. Down by 3 in the third period, came back to bring it all the way to a shootout. So that means the Canadiens stand tall in the second wildcard spot, 1 point up against the New York Rangers, 2 points up against the New York Islanders. Thing with that is they have 2 games in hand above the Rangers, and they have the extra win above the Islanders. So there's definitely leverage there. The point means a lot. I want to hand it to Slav, who was excellent this game. He now has 16 goals, 27 assists. So that's 43 points altogether. He's a -1. I mean, he's 20 years old, right? He made this painful on himself, waiting until halfway through the season to start, firing on all cylinders. But it's happening. Things are happening. Caulfield is kind of cold, but all the pieces that are supposed to be working are working. And Caden Gooley has been practicing a lot with the team. I thought this was going to be a season ender. It might not be a season ender, but we'll see. He's wearing a no contact jersey. We'll see. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you so much for your support. Remember, live stream tomorrow. Please join. That would be so cool if you joined. Tomorrow, meaning today, probably. You're probably watching this on Sunday. So say it with me, everybody. Like the video because of reasons. It's good for me for some reason. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you as part of this community. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.